welcome back to the Origins 2016 Summer Preview. You're watching the Dice Tower. I'm Sam, and this is Jim from Aries Games. He's going to show us Dungeon Time. So take it away, Jim. What do we got here?
Dungeon Time is a card game that represents a group of adventurers exploring a dungeon.
Okay.
The way the game is played is each player has a deck of hands that mix items along with missions that you complete to complete the phases of the dungeon.
Okay.
So the way the game is played is with a timer. There are no turns, there are no anything other than complete the missions as quickly as you can.
Okay, so how does that work?
So we turn the timer upside down and we say, all right, each of us have a certain number of missions. You're playing your hand open right there. I have missions as well. And what would typically happen is you would call out, I need shields and swords to complete this mission.
Okay.
Shields and swords, while at the same time I'm saying I need maps and coins. Okay? So you have a map here, you have a coin here, so you would play those out of your hand and I would play the mission on top.
Okay.
In the meantime, then since you played two cards, you would draw two new ones.
Okay.
Okay, and I would draw one new one.
All
so
right.
we continue to play cards. We continue to try to complete missions. You've got a sword and a shield there. I go, okay, there's a shield, there's a sword, so then you can complete that mission.
Okay.
Then I draw cards, then
I'll
you draw
draw
cards,
one.
and you're continuing to do that to complete missions.
Okay.
Okay. And so I'm going to drop some cards here just to show how things work.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And we run out of time. So
Okay.
you've got a certain amount of time to complete the missions.
Okay.
Okay. Now, when the round is over, you've either gone through the deck and completed all the mission cards have been played, or you run out of time. You check your backpack to see what have we done, and you
Okay.
play those cards one at a time. So you say, okay, I got a map. I got a here. Okay, now I've played this up here. I need a map and a bag of coins to complete the mission. I do.
Okay.
Okay, I set those aside. And for treasure, I get keys. So now I add keys to my treasure stack.
Okay.
Okay, this gets completed. Now I keep laying cards out and I go, okay, I needed a map and, okay, I got a shield, I got a sword, shield and sword, okay, got that. Get rid of these.
Uh-huh.
And then I got a book out of the treasure pile. Okay?
Okay.
So as you keep playing cards and you keep trying to finish missions, okay, a couple of things happen. Look at this one right here. I needed a grappling hook and coins. I don't have that.
Right.
I don't complete the mission and I have to discard something.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That may make things harder. Okay, got some more keys. I got a bow. I got a map and herbs. I got herbs.
Missing a map, so don't do that one either.
So anyway, so as you play through that, the object is to complete 8 missions. If you complete 8 missions, in this case, you get through the scary forest.
Okay.
Okay. If you don't complete 8 missions, you fail, and you have to go through the forest again.
Okay.
Okay. There's 2 other ways that can thwart you. One is if you ever have 4 of any one item, your backpack bursts. Or if you ever have 9 items at one time, so that you have too many things in your backpack bursts.
So what happens when your backpack bursts?
Backpack bursts, you lose the round, and then you replay the round.
Okay.
Now in a full game, what would happen is that first you'd go through the forest, and then if you completed the forest, you would take out 6 forest cards and put in 6 graveyard cards.
Oh, okay, cool.
Graveyard cards are a little harder. You don't need 2 items, you need 3.
Okay.
You complete round 2, you take out the last 6, and now you're playing with 12 of these. Complete this, and then you've got to go down into the dungeon. And now those you need 4.
Wow.
Ultimately, you get to the point where you're playing 6 dungeon and 6 of the dragon. You confront the final monster. You need
really
5
hard.
things. That's really.
What does this mean, though?
This means you
choose?
get to choose.
Okay.
This means you can select one or the other. So as time goes on, not only are you trying to figure out what do I have and what have I completed, but what am I going to get when I complete a mission?
Very cool.
In your head, in your 5-minute timer, you're keeping track of a certain number of things, trying to figure out, well, not too many, but just enough. Got to complete the mission, but not put with too many items. What am I getting as a reward so that I don't have to worry about playing that?
Right.
And the more the merrier.
So, in 5 minutes, you're trying to get 8
In 5 minutes, you're trying to get 8 in round. So
Okay.
they're typically played in 6 rounds. So
Yeah.
you can imagine if a round is only 5 minutes, you can play easily in under an hour.
Under
40,
an hour.
45 minutes
Yeah.
can 4 people play and go from, and it
That's
plays
very
up
cool.
to 5.
Up to 5 players. So 2 to 5, I guess.
2 to
I
5.
guess. Yeah.
Yep,
okay.
that's it.
So what's your production time for this one?
This is going to start on a Kickstarter. It's fairly recent development. We decided to Kickstarter this. The Kickstarter is going to start on June 27th. Look
Okay.
for it from Aries.
June 27th for Dungeon Time Kickstarter, and that's from Aries Games. Thanks so much, Jim, for joining us.
Thanks, Sam.
Appreciate it. See you guys on the flip side.